Welcome back for another session, guys. So today we are working on your snatches. Today's warm-up, we have tuck jumps and mountain climbers. So this is a tuck jump, jumping up. You can use that arm swing on the jump and tucking those knees up to the chest. Then you'll go into your mountain climbers, push-up position, and think of it as like doing high knees. You drive one knee up and then quickly switching legs. So you're not making contact on the floor with the leg that goes up, only the one that's extended at the back. 6 of those, 3 per side. So you're going to do 5 rounds of that. Then you're going to move into your child's pose. So child's pose is down on the ground, on your knees, sitting back, bottom towards your heels, and then hands extended out in front of you, driving your chest down towards the ground. So hold there for 5 seconds. Then you'll transition into your downward dog. Hips up nice and high, heels to the ground, knees locked out, and pushing your chest towards your legs. So again, hold for 5 seconds, and you'll repeat these 2 movements for 5 rounds. Once you complete that section of the warm-up, you'll move into a 4-minute EMOM, every minute on the minute. So you'll start with high knees. So high knees first, 15 seconds there. Knees up nice and high, and runner's arms, opposite arm, opposite leg. Then you'll move into your heel kicks. So driving those heels up towards your bottom, making sure you keep an upright torso here as well. Then you'll move into your star jumps for 15 seconds, keeping the elbows nice and straight and extending up overhead to open up those shoulders. Once you finish the 45 seconds there, you're going to move onto your stick or bar or broomstick, whatever you have handy, and you will begin your snatch complex. So we have here, shoulders are back. You're going to go down to that deadlift position, nice and deep, and you're going to do 5 deadlifts. Once you've done your deadlifts, you'll go into squat snatches. So you're going to pull through, keeping that bar nice and close to the chest, and transition underneath. Once you've done your squat snatches, you'll go into a snatch balance. So bar goes onto your back, feet in your jumping stance. You're going to have a slight dip, kick out, and press. Once you complete your snatch balance, you have overhead squat, so that stick remains overhead, and you just squat through the remaining 5 reps. So 5 reps of each on that complex there. Once you finish that, you'll repeat the high knees and then back into the stick again. Only 2 rounds for that 4 minutes. All right, guys, so now we're going to move into your skill component. So today we have 4 sets of these 2 movements. So you've got a double dumbbell power snatch. So Ezra's going to demo here. So hands on the dumbbells, we're going to pick them up off the ground. So you're just at the bottom position of your deadlift, and then chin up high, eyes up, and you're going to snatch in a power position. So you can see her dropping underneath those dumbbells. You're not getting into a full squat. You're dipping probably just as much as you do when you do a push jerk. Okay, so it's just enough dip to get under those dumbbells. So you're going to move through 5 of these. Ezra is only going to demo 3, and then we'll go back to the ground. Then you're going to grab your stick, and we have 5 squat snatches with the stick. So shoulders back in a snatch grip, hips nice and low. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, pull into the hips, and quick transition underneath. So you want to try to drop under that bar fairly quickly. So you're going to do 5 reps of the dumbbells and then 5 reps of the stick for 4 sets. Okay, so now we're going to move on to your strength component. So here we have a double dumbbell complex, 4 sets with 4 movements. So we're going to pick up those dumbbells. You're going to go from a deadlift position, which is just about mid-shin, and you're going to go into a launch position just above the knee. So you can see she's still over the dumbbells. This is the position you want to finish in. Chin up higher, and you're holding there. Then you're going to come back down to the deadlift position, and back to the launch, back to the deadlift, and back to the launch. So that's going to be 3 reps there. Then we'll move into the deadlift position again, and you're going to snatch what you just did before, a power snatch with the 2 dumbbells. There, we'll just do 1 more of these. So from that deadlift position, pull, and then drop in under for that power snatch. Now we're going to go to the launch position. So in your workout, it will be 3 of every movement. Ezra is just going to demo 2 of each from here on in. So hang position just above the knee, and we're going to do that same power snatch. So we want a lot of power, a lot of explosiveness from the hips to get under those dumbbells. And then we'll go 1 more so you can see that again. Just above the knee, you're going to hold first, and then you'll pull, into that position. Okay, once you finish your hang power snatch, you'll put your dumbbells down, grab your stick, and 5 overhead squats. I want you to snatch the first one. So you're going to squat snatch the first rep, and then continue the next 4 squats from here. And that will be your complex. 4 sets, 3 reps of each, deadlift to launch, power snatch, hang power snatch, and your overhead squats. Okay, so now we're going to move into your conditioning component. So here we have a 7-minute AMRAP, as many rounds and reps as possible in 7 minutes. 2 movements. Movement number 1, with a single dumbbell. You're going to deadlift it up first, get a full hip extension, then go down into a hang position, and you're going to power snatch. Make sure it is a power snatch. You are dropping under that dumbbell. We're not doing muscle snatches for this one. So you can see Ezra drop and dip through the knees to get under that dumbbell. So it's going to be 20 reps here, 10 on each side. Once you've done one side, you'll move into the other side. I recommend alternating. So make sure you alternate. If that dumbbell touches the ground, you've got to make sure you do a deadlift before you go to the hang position. You cannot snatch it from the ground. So always from the hang, and break them up as you need. You can do 10s, or you can do it in 5s, or whatever you need to get through it. From there, we'll move into your stick. So here we've got overhead squats. You can squat snatch the first one. I recommend to squat snatch the first one so you can get some practice in your squat snatch. That'll count as your first rep. And then you'll go through and complete 20 repetitions here, focusing on quality and position. So 7 minutes, as many rounds and reps as possible, 20 on the dumbbell, 10 per side, and 20 on the stick. So now we're onto your auxiliary movement. So for this, it's a complex. You have a drop snatch and a SOTS press. So it will look like this. You'll do your drop snatch first. Bar is on your back. Strong grip in a snatch grip. Heels are directly underneath your hips. From here, you're going to slide your feet out and then just press your body down to that overhead squat. Now you're going to bring the bar down onto your shoulders and then press it back up. That's your SOTS press. You're going to stand up. Bar goes back onto your shoulders, feet back in, and then drop snatch again. So drop snatch, SOTS press, stand, stick down, feet in, and go again. So this is what 3 reps would look like. You're aiming for 8 reps of this. So the completion of the drop snatch and the SOTS press will equal 1 rep. So 3 sets of 8.